What's up, guys? TheArtistVersion1 here, and welcome back to another edition of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. And you can't have a three-way dance unless there's three of us. So joining me, as always, is Shelby, a.k.a. Shubs.
Justice for Kevin Brown.
Who the fuck is Kevin Brown?
He's a play-by-play announcer for the Orioles. He got suspended earlier this week for something that a broadcaster normally does.
Okay. All right, I got it.
It's like a WWE thing. He said something bad about the team, and they're like, "You're suspended." Oh, okay. Well, it was just a statistic. So.
And joining me, as always, is Candy Girl. He is my world, Nick.
Oh, that's a new edition. I can't think of the lyric.
Candy Girl, you are my world. Look so sweet. Yeah. All right. We got a show for you here tonight. We are going to review WWE's recent offering, which was SummerSlam 2023. Apparently Nick loved it.
See, I've listened to more reviews, and then there's certain things that certain people have pointed out that I'm like, I do get that, but that doesn't mean we'll get to that.
Yeah. And, it's been so much fun lately, we figured, hey, why not do it again? We're going to play the feud again here on the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. And, of course, it came from eBay, the three-word dance. But before we get to all that, we got to talk about some news. Not a lot of news roaming around. We might blow through these. The first thing being WWE Hall of Famers and Impact Hall of Famers. The Dudley Boys, a.k.a. Team 3D. They are reuniting, and not only are they reuniting, they are reuniting for the 1000th episode of Impact. Can you believe that?
Really?
Yeah.
Little engine that could.
I know, right?
Fuck, like I saw that the other day. I'm like, they're seriously what? Like 1,000?
When is this episode?
I think it's in September.
7th, I think I want to say. So let me check that out here.
Yeah, fact check that.
Yeah, because the beautiful people in Awesome Kong have also been announced for that as well.
I think people are more shocked that we're on episode 1000 rather than.
Oh yeah, September 9th from White Plains, New York.
Impact's like, hey, Team 3D's coming back on episode 1000. They're like, yeah,
Impact
fuck
is
Team 3D.
1000?
Episode 1000?
Yeah.
Excuse me? Yeah, but we have Team
September
3D.
9th?
Yeah.
Their Saturday show now? Huh.
Well, it might be a taping.
Oh, it's probably a tape. Yeah, you're right.
It is. It's a taping, yeah.
Yeah, okay. You think they do that one live?
I hope that they can get people like fucking Kurt Angle and fucking and like make a deal with Tony and be like Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal and fucking Sting and like bring some of these guys in. Samoa Joe, like surely they can get a video package from AJ. Like there's some of them.
I mean, yeah, that'd be the really cool one if they could somehow factor in AJ into that, because to me he was always like the face of TNA.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Like if that were a Family Feud question, it'd be like, when you think TNA, who do you think of? AJ Styles would have to be number one.
Yeah.
But okay, with 1000th episode shock aside, excited to see Team 3D back, or Dudley Boys, whatever you call them.
I just hope that they don't have Bully Ray beat them down.
I doubt it. Not for this.
Yeah, not for.
Well, I don't. Maybe, but it is Impact. So
yeah, that's true. All right.
Do not forget that even though like those like Vince Russo and fucking all them are gone, Dixie and fucking Hogan and Bischoff and like all those, they don't all have their fingers in that whore anymore. Even though that's not the case, there's still been some stupid shit on Impact.
Well, sure, it's Impact.
Say what you want, man. I'm sorry, but I think Impact actually had a shot to make it when Dixie was in charge. When Dixie and Jeff were in charge, I think they had a shot.
If Dixie had have went with Heyman instead of Hogan and Bischoff, I think she would have had a shot. But she didn't want to give up that much. Allegedly, Heyman had proposed that he have complete control of the creative direction of the product, which Dixie didn't want to give up.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is the only way that he would do it, right?
Yeah,
Because he knew that he could do it a lot better than her.
like
I mean,
I
don't
guess
like
he had
Dixie,
met with
nothing-
Dixie
nothing
and
to
all
say
that
bad
shit.
about her,
Like,
yeah.
but for how long was it all about Hogan and Bischoff and Flair and fucking
Good year and a half.
Yeah.
at least?
Hey, at least we got
Like,
the woo off.
yes, I will say that, which was entirely
Yeah.
improvised.
But speaking of returns, Team 3D returning, but there are two possible people returning to WWE. The first one being Kairi Sane, former NXT Women's Champion and two-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. Thoughts on Kairi Sane coming back? Excited? No?
I didn't realize how much I missed Kairi Sane until she was gone.
That's
Or
kind
how
of
much
random.
I would miss Kairi Sane until she was gone.
That's
Yeah,
what
it is
happened
kind
to
of
me.
random too. But
That's what happened to me the first time the Bella Twins left. I didn't really give a shit about the Bella Twins until they left. And I was like, oh, fuck, I kind of miss them.
Yeah, you don't miss them until they go away.
You
But
know?
like, why did she leave in the first place? Wasn't it she just wanted to go home?
because
Yeah.
she wanted to go home to be with her husband, yeah.
So what happened there? She just say, "Fuck my husband. I don't give a shit anymore."
No, so her commitments, and it was always, the agreement was always that once she decided she wanted to go back to WWE, the door would be open, I guess. So now that her commitments in Japan are wrapping up, she is free to sign, but she wants to finish up her commitments. I guess she won't be back until like November, they say, is when she'll make her official return.
I mean, it's interesting, but the way that WWE always portrays their Asian characters, I don't know. I always like
Hey, I
the
mean,
elbow, though.
Nakamura turned heel though this week, so I mean that could be good.
Yeah, because that worked.
And it
the
wasn't
first time.
via nut shot. It wasn't via nut shot this time.
Yeah, I don't know. Nakamura
Well,
was so
you
much
know.
better in Japan. I don't even
know.
remember
It's
watching
H-
a couple
It's
matches, but
Triple H. It's Triple H, right? And because Vince is laid up at home.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
still, his first heel turn didn't work out so well. I don't think this one's going to do much better.
no.
Well,
As much as I like Nakamura and he's a great athlete and everything, I think WWE needs to give up on the Nakamura project here.
Yeah, it's done.
They had their chance at WrestleMania against AJ Styles and they didn't take it there. Then they could have did it in the last man standing match. Like, okay, he didn't win at WrestleMania, you can take it
Right.
here. And they still didn't do it. So I think that's when they killed it.
Yeah.
Everything after that has just been a failed attempt, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I love the guy.
Yeah.
I think his charisma is fucking through the roof. But WWE is just dropping the ball with him.
Speaking of Nakamura, have you heard the song by Little Uzi Vert called
No,
Nakamura?
I haven't.
It's actually pretty good. Like, I mean, Little Uzi Vert is not anybody I would go seek out to listen to. I understand he's got fans, but I would check that out. That's pretty good.
Is it because he's black?
No, there's nothing to do with that. I just, the current style of hip hop or rap, like all of them, I'm just like, why? And that includes country rap. I'm like, why am I listening to this? There's like this country, it's called country rap. And so it's alleged country artists that rap with like country guitar, like with acoustic guitar and behind. Like there's one called the Moonshine Bandits. And there
was the first song by Lil Nas X.
Yeah, that's right.
Gonna take my horse to the old town road.
Ride until I can no more.
Yeah.
Billy Ray is the only redeeming quality of that song. I'm sorry.
I will say, off topic of wrestling, I will say, if you would have told me after that song that Lil Nas X was going to be anything but a one-hit wonder, I've been like, bullshit. But he's proven me wrong.
Yeah.
Proven me wrong.
He's proven me wrong, too, because I was sure. I was like, this is going to... He's not, and now he's like fucking who he is, and I'm like, great. And he's going to like the Met Gala and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like...
God, this sounds horrid.
What?
You never heard Old Town Road?
No, I was listening to Moonshine Bandits.
Oh.
I don't think I've heard.
What are you listening to?
I just kind of like checked out Outback and what was the other one?
Check
Out of Towners.
Check out Dive Bar Beauty Queen. That one's actually kind of funny. But the rest of it's just like not. There's like Upchurch, and there's like fucking Nelly put out a country album, and it's bad. Not good.
Nelly put out a whole country. I don't know, because I liked him on the Cruise remix with Florida Georgia Line.
Yeah, he did a whole album with like there's like one with Kane Brown, and there's like all this other shit.
I might like that. Okay. Anyway, and the other return that I wanted to mention here.
Boy.
It's Nick's favorite wrestler. Nia Jax, possibly in talks to returning to WWE. I think I know Nick's response on this, but Shelby, what's your thoughts on Nia Jax?
I heard somebody suggest her beating Rhea Ripley for the women's title. I think that's a little ridiculous. I was never really a huge Nia Jax fan. I mean, they had that feud with Alexa Bliss where Alexa Bliss was bullying her, and then she beat her. She beat her at WrestleMania, right? Yeah. If I remember correctly, that was fine. But I don't know. I don't want to hear more of my hole. I really don't. I'm just not interested.
That's like one of her like top fucking inscriptions on autographs now.
Of course it is.
Yeah, she signs Nia Jax, my hole.
It's probably like Bully Ray and it's my balls. Taz, my balls. I know Bully.
I was talking about this with a buddy of mine the other day, and I said the only thing I could accept Nia back for is if she was an enforcer for Ava. That's it. I don't want to see her on Raw.
Cool. Like if Ava broke away from the schism and everything, that'd be kind of dope. I'd be down.
If she was like a bodyguard for Ava, I would be fine. Otherwise,
What about a tag team too? Like bodyguard / tag team.
As long as that tag team could either A, get to the point of winning the women's tag titles and not one of them getting hurt. B, that's
a hard task lately.
They actually keep them together long term. It depends on how they book the tag team, I guess.
If I were a woman in WWE right now and they came to me and they said, "Okay, we're gonna put the women's tag team titles on you," I would fucking run the other way.
I'd be like, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, that's okay. I think there's other people. No, that's good.
You guys wanted these so badly. Now nobody will take them.
No, I don't want them. You're good. No, we think you're ready for this title run. No, that's fine. No, I'm good.
No, but like Nia with Ava, that's the only way I would buy Nia.
I mean, that'd be dope. I'd be down for that, but I'd be cool for Nia just singles run too.
Diabetes.
Who the fuck is Ava?
Ava,
Rock's daughter.
Oh. Is she still in NXT?
She's in the schism.
Actual cousin, because technically The Rock is not blood related to the Anawais. Fuck, that drives me nuts. That's not what's up my ass because there's
no wacky storyline from you where Ava joins the bloodline.
No, I'm past that. No.
I'm going to save this one for last because I'm pretty sure it's going to cause a fight between you two. So the other thing here is a little bit of sad news here. It's a possibility, but Big E, former WWE champion Big E, I should mention, who I think lost the title bullshittery.
Because Brock decided he needed to win again.
Exactly. Brock. But he has been advised by his doctors that he should not wrestle anymore. So the question being is, would you guys miss Big E if he sadly had to hang up the boots?
You know what? Yes. Kofi and Xavier Woods are not the same without Big E.
Yeah.
And the longer Big E's been gone, I'm just like, man, like, damn. Yeah, I'd miss him. Yeah. Now, if they turn New Day into serious heels like the initial thought was, and Big E was their manager and he ditched all the fucking happy shit, kind of like a modern day, more badass Mr. Hughes, and like fucking they did something like that, that could be kind of cool. Or if he was on commentary, that could be kind of cool. But
he'll probably do commentary or something. I mean, Big E and the New Day generation, or whatever you want to call it. I was never really a big fan of the New Day, so I don't think I'll miss him that much. Was he a great athlete? Yeah. I just wish he could have been a little bit more serious throughout his career. Yeah, it's too bad. It really is, but all because of a spot in a match that nobody's ever gonna fucking remember. They're just gonna remember him getting injured. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And poor Ridge ain't ever gonna live down.
If he does have to hang up the boots, you have to hand it to him. I mean, he did have a hell of a run.
He did.
NXT champion. I want to say 2-time Intercontinental champion. I think it's just one though.
Yeah, it's 2 because he won it. Remember, he won it after he first broke away from Ziggler.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He won it again. I think he won it again to lose it in the Nigerian drum fight.
No, he won it in the Nigerian drum fight, didn't he?
I thought Cruz won it from Big E in the Nigerian.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right.
Yeah.
Plus multiple-time tag team champion, finally won the WWE championship, won Money in the Bank, all that good stuff. So, hell of a run if he does have to hang it up. But hopefully he gets to pull a, an Edge and get the comeback.
Brian and Paige.
Yeah, Brian Page. Yeah. And the last thing here I want to mention here, because it shows you how little news there was, so it should cause a nice little riot between you two. But Collision last Saturday featured the main event of CM Punk defending the, quote, real World's Championship against, what is it? What's his fucking nickname? Legit Ricky Starks? Absolute, thank you. Absolute.
The revolution is televised.
Yeah. Absolute Ricky Starks, where CM Punk retained. But
he didn't retain shit.
The story coming out of that is that episode of Collision brought a new viewership low, bringing in only 417,000 viewers to that episode.
Was this the SummerSlam night one?
What did they expect going against SummerSlam?
That's why, what was it, Money in the Bank, I think it was? They taped it instead of doing it live. So that was the one they did in Hamilton. They did it on Thursday night, so they just taped it.
Yeah.
Because they were like, we're going to lose to SummerSlam anyway. Saturday night was fine until WWE started fucking putting shows on Saturdays. Because that's when all their recent shows happen now.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, that's just the beast.
And actually, keep going, sorry.
But it is interesting that they seem to keep viewers better. Like, they have a lower viewership than Dynamite, but they seem to keep their initial viewership better than Dynamite does. Mm-hmm. Dynamite seems to dip a lot, especially, like, near the end of the show and shit. So, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think. I don't think anybody expected it to do really good numbers on SummerSlam night.
Yeah, but when you have CM Punk in the main event, you expect numbers, you know?
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I guess it goes to show them that that Pepsi Phil can't always get the numbers.
There it is.
You got
waiting for it. There it is.
You got the competition putting on a main event match for their biggest storyline in the company right now. You got Brock and Cody. You got Logan Paul and Ricochet. You got LA Knight. Like, to realistically think that Collision was going to do good numbers that night, no matter if CM Punk is on there or not, is just ridiculous.
You're the one that fucking preaches about CM Punk and how good this angle is and all this shit.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yes.
I knew it. I knew this is what I was going to do.
No.
Yeah, it's perfect. And the fact that you hate it this much is part of the reason it's perfect.
If I ever run into CM Punk anywhere, like for whatever reason, I'm gonna tell him straight up, you can lick my fucking asshole. Because I've got to the point where I just cannot fucking stand him. He's a mark for himself. Fuck him.
We don't get as amped up as we did that one time.
I know, yeah.
No, no.
But I knew there was gonna be an argument when I saw that. I was like, I'll add that. That should have caused an argument. It's the only reason I added it, because I was like, this should cause an argument.
The one thing I will say though, the last thing I saw was that AEW is not officially recognizing him as the real world champion. Now, but wait a minute though. Now, remember when I said about that idea I had, how he he believes in his own mind that he's the champion, but no one else acknowledges it. Now, besides Ricky Starks. They've already fucked that up. Never mind.
Obviously, they don't recognize him as it because MJF is the real world's champion, but CM Punk makes the claim.
But they've already fucked it up. Like the narcissist heel that refuses to believe he's not the champion.
He's not technically a narcissist heel. People are just believing that he is.
But when you have on the roster page, on the online roster page, you got his picture and he's got the stupid little belt with the spray paint. Poorly done spray paint too. It's all faded and shit already. But there's no where it says where next to him you got Claudio, ROH World Champion, Claudio Castagnoli. But then next to that, CM Punk.
Yeah.
So if you stop acknowledging on TV other fucking wrestlers or whatever, stop acknowledging that he's the real world's champion, and you just completely ignore it. And Punk is like, I'm the champ, no one, and then everybody else is like, oh yeah, I can beat you, doesn't acknowledge the belt, doesn't acknowledge, and each week, he just gets more and more self-centered, like straight edge society, Punk. You could even bring back Serena Deeb, and she could be going on, oh yeah, he's the real world's champion. I shaved my head again. I'm straight edge too. I believe he's the real world's champion. But nobody else acknowledges, and you eventually have him go completely insane. I could buy that. It might help my rage and disdain for him. I doubt it, but.
I don't know. I still like it, and I still think him and MJF need to fight for the real world's championship.
Hashtag shave Serena's head. Again.
Oh, okay. That's random, but okay. All right, that was the news this week. So we're going to head on to our games we like to play, or that being It Came From eBay and the 3-word dance. And we always start out with It Came From eBay here. Let me just get the scores.
What's this? Isn't it 1-1 right now?
It is 2-1.
For who?
You are in the lead, Nick.
Yes!
Yeah.
Suck show.
There it is.
Yeah.
I feel attacked.
So,
starting off hot.
So what It Came From eBay is, I give these guys 3 wrestling-related items that I found on eBay, and they have to figure out which one is the most expensive of the 3. So your first one is a 1991 Hulk Hogan pen topper. It is just a little tiny figurine of Hulk Hogan.
I'll top your pen, brother.
I'll top your pen, brother. And it goes on top of your fucking pen. I mean, just for decoration. It's not an eraser, though, right? It's not an eraser. It's just for decoration.
I'll write your will, brother.
Yeah.
I don't want Hulk Hogan writing anything, let alone my will.
I'll sign your death certificate, brother.
Yeah,
and
no
it's
thanks.
still sealed in the package. Or is it the Boogeyman I'm Coming to Get You t-shirt? It is a size large t-shirt featuring the Boogeyman on the front, and on the back it says, I'm coming to get you. Or is it the WCW wrapping paper? If you have that special person in your life that you want to wrap some presents for, get them the WCW wrapping paper, which features everybody's favorite WCW superstars, Sting, Goldberg, and of course, Buff Bagwell.
Oh, wow.
Which one of these 3 are going for the most expensive price on eBay?
I'll top your pen, brother.
Going with the t-shirt.
Points. Shelby.
Yeah.
Because that t-shirt is going for the price of $110.
Gross.
Yeah.
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 Who do they think is actually going to pay this fucking cost for this shit?
All right. Your next 3 here. All right. This is a WWF yellow and blue wall clock. It has the WWF logo. The colors of the clock are, of course, yellow and blue. But at the 12 o'clock is a picture of Hulk Hogan. At 3, it is the Legion of Doom. At 6 is the Ultimate Warrior. And at 9 is a picture of the British Bulldog.
It's midnight, brother. Time to go to sleep, dude. It's 12
Or
noon,
it's
brother.
noon.
Time to make your sandwich, dude.
I'm a midnight toker, brother. Or is it the let's go with well, yeah, let's bring this one back. The what is it? Oh god, what was this called? I forgot what the initials stand for, but it's the IWC Soviet Bootleg Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
that I showed you guys. It shows Hulk Hogan on the cover, but it shows the Russian wrestler inside the box.
looks like Ivan Drago.
Yeah. Or is it just for shiggles? Is it the Honky Tonk Man signed Elvis TV guide from August 16th, 1997? Which one of these three are going for the highest price on eBay?
It's gonna be this goddamn TV guide one of these days, so I'm going with it.
That's not fooling me again. It's the fucking wall clock.
Are you going with the TV guide, Shelby?
Yeah, I'm going with the stupid TV guide.
No points.
God damn it.
You were looking for the Soviet Union bootleg Hulk Hogan, going for the price of $99.99.
I'm from Russia, brother.
I gotta stop putting Hulk Hogan quotes as the fucking quote. I'll trick your tree, brother. Okay, the last three here. Is it the 1991 Ultimate Warrior leather belt, size 28-30, which also features Ultimate Warrior on the belt buckle? Or is it the WWF Smack 'em and Whack 'em VHS tape from the UK? Great name.
Whack 'em.
Smack 'em and Whack 'em. Or is it the Honky Tonk Man signed Elvis TV guide?
Oh, for
from August 16th, 1997. Which one of these three are going for the highest price on eBay?
Smack 'em and whack 'em.
I'll take the fucking loss. TV guide it is.
I hate this game.
No points. It's actually the Ultimate Warrior belt, going for the price of $74.99.
I really want to know what this TV guide's worth, because it's very interesting.
Every week for like the past month, it always comes up, and it's never the answer, and we have never found out the price.
No.
It's just gonna keep happening every week.
Keep thinking about it in my fucking sleep.
It's gonna be a recurring gag.
That's why I put it in there again. I figured I'd just keep throwing it in now.
Honey, the Honky Tonk Man, Elvis TV guide.
Shelby's right. Eventually, he'll be right. You know.
Eventually, I swear to God.
Honey, the Honky Tonk Man signed TV guide with Elvis on it stays on the drawer during sex.
Are you kidding? That thing's gonna be posted on my fucking ceiling. So I can look up at it every night before I fall asleep.
You fucking weirdo.
Oh my god. Okay.
Coming from the guy who doesn't like CM Punk.
That doesn't make me a weirdo. That just makes me smart.
All right.
Don't start this again.
Now we're moving on to the 3-word dance, which is a game we like to play here where we give each other 3 words that might relate to a wrestler, could be, and see if we can make the connection. So your first 3 words are, all right, broken, rainbow, sauce.
Matt Hardy.
No.
Broken.
Jeff Hardy.
No.
Sauce. Hulk Hogan.
No.
Big E.
No.
Sauce.
Xavier Woods.
No.
Kofi Kingston.
No.
Yeah.
Broken, rainbow, sauce.
JR.
Damn it!
Oh, damn.
Broken is got
broken in half.
He is broken in half. He has his own barbecue sauce. Taste the rainbow, Skittles. There you go.
Good one. All right. My first 3. Lord, Anarchy, Kick.
Word anarchy.
Tensai.
Nope.
Anarchy.
David Arquette.
Nope.
The fuck?
The Law. Never mind.
The Law? What the fuck?
Because he was like, never mind. Just no.
Just
I'm
no.
fucking spewing out random answers here.
Anarchy.
Kenny Omega.
Nope.
Rob Van Dam?
Nope.
Anarchy kick. What was the first word again?
Lord.
Lord. William Regal.
Nope.
Steven Regal.
Nope.
Chris Adams?
Nope.
Hint.
Your hint being the book of ... starring Denzel Washington.
Eli Drake. Yeah.
L.A. Knight, yep.
Oh, you motherfucker! L.A.K.
Oh, fuck.
I was surprised it went
Fucking-
that far, actually.
Damn. Okay. Next 3 words. Hills. Champion. Stunt.
Marco Stunt.
Oh.
Yeah, I just had to get it out of my head.
Bills champion stunned.
Stunt.
Hills. Fuck. Bills champion stunned.
Those champion stunt.
Yeah, cause fuck, I can't even fathom a guess with these.
And
hint being oh shit. Pillar. Jack Perry. So his dad, Luke Perry, was in Beverly Hills 90210 FTW / tag team champion. Marco Stunt. And of course, one of the 4 pillars.
you know, I was gonna start listing off though, like I was gonna say that in Luchasaurus, and then just didn't for whatever reason. Oh,
You still got it, I guess.
yeah.
Okay. Your 3 words are tacos, union, fresh.
Al Snow.
Jesse Ventura.
God damn it!
Oh, damn.
Yeah, union because he wanted to start a union. Tacos.
The fish tacos.
Fish tacos, fresh, the creme fresh. You know, fuck.
My next 3. King, Queen, Jack.
Ace Austin.
No, but you got a word right. It's different Ace.
Ace Steel.
No, god damn it.
Johnny Ace.
Johnny Ace is correct. The hint would have given it away anyways. The hint was going to be people power. I didn't think of all the people named Ace.
People power. All right, so that's what might piss you off. I don't know. Next 3 words: tall, smart, king.
King?
Yeah.
Mabel?
No.
Tall, smart, king.
Jerry Lawler?
No.
Shinsuke?
No.
Okay. Tall.
Why does TSK sound familiar?
It's not the initials.
Okay. Sheamus?
No.
Big
Randy
Cass?
Savage?
No and no.
Tall.
Smart. The fuck?
Damian Sandow?
No.
Festus?
No.
/ Gallows?
No.
Is it Buff Bagwell?
No. No, it's not Judy Bagwell.
What about Buff Bagwell?
You said that. No.
Marcus Bagwell.
That's the same. No.
Marcus Alexander Bagwell.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. No. And no, it is not a Bagwell relative / other name or, yeah. Not even the pole that held Judy Bagwell.
Wait, we can use inanimate objects in this? Holy
No,
shit.
that was just a joke. You fucking...
Is it the tag team Stars and Stripes?
No.
Huh.
Is it the American Males? Hint.
Hint being fairy.
Alexa Bliss?
No.
Fairy.
You're gonna hate it when I fucking tell you.
Fairy. Tall, smart, king. I got fucking nothing, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so tall is in Walking Tall.
Oh my god!
The Scorpion King, the Tooth Fairy,
fuck.
the Rock.
God damn it. As soon as you said Walking Tall, I was like, god damn. That was a good one. That was a good one.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
This episode's over. Ding, ding, ding.
Let's see. My last one for the night. Fuck, I need to start writing down some new ones here.
Don't you say that like every week?
I know, but I haven't. I've been putting it off.
Ah.
Let's go with. Okay, all right, let's go with this one. The 3 words are cloud, rain, moon.
Kazuchika Okada.
No.
Yeah.
Cloud.
Sunny.
Right? No.
Ah.
That's a good guess.
Yeah.
You're close though. Think about the sun. That's actually your hint. The sun.
What?
Cloud.
Tensai?
No. Cloud, rain, moon, and your hint being the sun.
Sonny Siaki?
No.
Yeah. Sonny King.
Who?
Sonny King.
Who the fuck is that?
He's a wrestler.
No.
fucking
Pretty sure he was anyway.
I have no idea.
Cloud, rain, moon. Your hint being the sun.
I have fucking absolutely nothing.
I don't want to give up because this just seems too easy.
Oh, I know it's too easy. Al Snow.
No.
I'll give it to you. That was a good guess.
Give up?
Fuck.
Leaf Cassidy.
No.
I give up. I fucking...
Yeah, fuck it.
Cloud,
rain, moon, the sun are all things in the sky for EO Sky.
Oh my god. Not at all the direction I was going.
It could have been Velvet Sky or Sky Blue, too, that you went for EO.
All right.
Well, he's the one that did Jack, King, Queen, and we came up with 40 aces.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we don't keep points with this anymore.
Yeah.
My last three. Execution, bird, fabulous.
Execution, bird, and
fabulous. What's his fucking name?
I think Nick has it.
Oh, damn it! What's his name? Oh, what is his fucking name?
Hold on, killer. I have a feeling he's using different words for shit.
Oh, what the fuck is
Not really, actually. Only one word's a little bit different.
Okay, wait, it's not Mike Ways. It's not fucking... Terry Gordy.
Terry Gordy is correct. He's
Wow.
the executioner, and he was one of the fabulous Freebirds.
It seemed too easy. That's why I didn't go with Fabulous Freebird.
Yeah.
I didn't think
that seemed way too fucking easy.
Okay, so final three words. Yeah, this one is kind of easy, I think. Shoot. Tough.
Paul Heyman.
Nope. Shoot.
Hardcore Holly.
Tough. Nope. Shoot.
Daniel Pewter.
Damn it, yes. The favorite word was rumble.
The other word was rumble?
Yeah.
All right, that was the 3-word dance, and it came from eBay here. The score, I believe, is now tied. It came from eBay, 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2.
But now we're going to move on to a little segment we have here. Nick usually has something that he needs to get off his chest, or in this case, out of his ass. So, Nick, what's up
your ass?
Well, you see, it was relatively regular this week, so there was lots of room up there.
You were relatively regular?
I didn't cram it right full this week. I'm not fired up. I just don't like how the way that the All-In card is shaping up. It's supposed to be the biggest wrestling event in history, and we get fucking Adam Cole and MJF in the main event, and a fucking tag team casket match with Darby Allin and Sting versus Swerve Strickland and AR Fox. And
you know who the only person to bring it up on AEW television is?
Kenny Omega.
CM Punk.
Oh yeah, well, Samoa Joe has challenged Punk. So I mean that should be good. But I mean this is being billed as the biggest wrestling event in history, and you're not even trying with the fucking card.
They're not trying at all.
And no, yeah, that's right
just
too.
Because,
and speaking of not trying, look at fucking Keith Lee. Like, can any company use this man correctly? Like, holy fuck. You have this fucking great big mountain of a fucking dude, and he's just tagging with Dustin Rhodes. Still hasn't had his match with Swerve yet. But Swerve can have a fucking tag team coffin match, or whatever the fuck you call it.
Keith Lee's promos are like not the greatest though. And
for you
I don't know.
See, I am limitless. And he just talks like this all the time.
Yeah. He talks very ominously, like all the time.
Like, no matter like what. Uncle Phil.
Yeah. No wonder why they wanted to put Cole as his manager, which honestly I think could have worked. if they didn't try to make him fucking Bearcat.
2 words.
But
2 words. Max Dupree. That's managers that don't fucking work.
Wow.
It wouldn't fucking work. They would have had Adam Cole cut his hair and he would have looked like a fucking dickhead.
Well,
with the Bearcat.
Not wrong.
And speaking of that, too, stupid nicknames. What the fuck is with Big Bronson Reed? That just sounds fucking stupid.
I would prefer Big Bronson Reed compared to when Lucha Underground just had a guy named Big Bad Steve.
Hey,
Big Bill.
Oh, Big Bill.
Big Bill's kind of stupid too.
Yeah,
that's really stupid.
I prefer W. Morrissey compared to Big Bill.
Yeah, W. Morrissey.
Bill Morrissey would have been good.
Bill Morrissey, yeah. That's his real name is William Morrissey.
Exactly. They could have called him Big Bill Morrissey.
Big Bill Morrissey.
Or hell, I would have went with the joke name of Big Ass.
Big
What an unfortunate fucking shot that was.
Sloppy booking is what's up my ass, just all the way around. Sloppy fucking stupid booking.
Yeah.
Even the way the Jericho Appreciation Society split is stupid booking.
Yeah, what exactly happened? All I heard is that he left.
So to sum it up, basically, Don Callis has been trying to get Jericho to join him and take a shit. And like bringing up Bad News Brown and giving him a painting and all this shit. And he had to team with Takeshita versus Garcia and Guevara last week. And then he pinned Garcia. And then they're like, oh, we're going to have a meeting. And then everybody walked out on him, quit the fucking Jericho Appreciation Society, except for Guevara. He said, when you make your decision, Chris, I might be here, but I might not. And dropped the mic and took off. And then Jericho went to Callis, was like, I'll make my decision next week. And also that happens to be when Kenny Omega is going to make his announcement. He's doing it all in. And I'm pretty sure, because people are thinking it's going to be Omega versus Takeshita, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Omega Jericho too. Which is fucking stupid. It should be Omega Ospreay 3 if they're gonna do it.
So there's no more Japs then?
Stop saying that. That's not a thing.
That term hasn't been used since the fucking 40s, dude. Like, what?
That is offensive.
Yes.
Well, I feel bad for Jericho and his abs.
To those of you who may be offended in Japan, we're sorry.
Yeah. We haven't reached that demographic yet. But.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean we won't.
I don't think we have to worry about it too much.
Shut up.
But speaking of gimmicks, can we bring in Alex Wright to be Daniel Garcia's manager, please?
Can we just stop that goofy ass thrust?
I hated it at first, but now I fucking love it.
It's so stupid.
I fucking love it.
He looks like a very serious guy too. That's
he even did it to Jericho before he walked out. And I was like, wow.
He did not.
Way to... Oh, he did. Oh, he did. After he said, after he said his piece, he did the, and he took off.
Wow.
I was just, you gotta be kidding me.
I hope that
it's like Matt Hardy stopping to dance before he saves Matt Hardy. It's just like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Like your music hits, you're like, oh yeah, I got to do the thing, and then here's my brother getting this shit kicked out of him. Oh yeah, I got to dance.
I hope this actually causes them to do something with fucking Guevara though, because I do think he has something. He just when he's with Jericho,
he's got to stop with the fucking tongue.
Wow,
he's not fucking 5.
Sometimes he acts it though. A lot of the time.
Well, not to mention his fiance looks like she's about 12, but it's.
I'm gonna write a letter to Tony Khan. Dear Tony Khan, I have a brilliant idea for one of your wrestlers. Sammy Guevara is a fantastic wrestler, but he seems to be misguided. I have an excellent gimmick idea for you. As you recall, he was in a bit of trouble a few years ago. Have you ever heard of Rape Master Sammy Guevara? I think it could work. Signed, Nick Rossetti.
Oh no! Yeah, see, I do not endorse that idea. That is not.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna put your name on it though, just in case he wants to email me back.
You suck. Yeah, and it's coming from your email address.
This is true.
That would be from my iPhone, like William Cooper. Hey, who the fuck? Like, what?
All right. So that was What's Up Nick's Ass. Now we're going to get into our review of SummerSlam. But before we get to that, let's give a quick shout out to the great people over at moviesarusa.biz. And if you don't know what moviesarusa.biz is, it's a great website where you can head on over, pick up some hard to find movies on and TV shows on DVD or Blu-ray. DVD by special requests only for movies. Unfortunately, not for TV shows, but you can get those streaming TV shows because streaming's all the rage lately. And moviesarusa.biz is keeping physical media alive. I mean, in Australia, Disney has shut down DVDs and Blu-rays. They said, fuck it, no more.
Yeah, with the last one being Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Exactly. So, I mean, moviesarusa.biz keeping physical media alive. So if you want like a show like, Peacock's Twisted Metal, which I found very enjoyable. I knew you would, but I didn't play the game.
From what my friend told me about it, it sounds awful. And like from that little trailer bit I saw of it, it looks awful.
I thought it was pretty good. There's a lot of gore in it. There's
Samoa Joe.
There's some humor in it. The only thing I didn't like, spoiler alert for anybody who wants to watch Twisted Metal or judge for yourself, head on over to moviesarusa.biz and pick up a copy for 50% off by using our checkout code 3-way, the word or the number, and get free shipping on top of that. Is that they shipped, put together the two main characters in the show. I was like, really? After what they've been through, these two are going to end up together? That was the only thing I really didn't like about the show. Other than that, I was like, wow, this is actually pretty entertaining. There was some shooting, there's some, guns, and, that was a pretty entertaining fucking show, but hey, don't let me and Shelby deter you one way or the other. Go find out yourself. Don't have Peacock, don't want to get Peacock, fuck Peacock. Fuck the cock.
That's what we say.
Go get
fuck
a
that
copy.
Cock.
Yeah, fuck that cock. Go get a copy of Twisted Metal Season 1 at moviesarusa.biz. Or if you don't want to watch Twisted Metal, they have over 35 other 100 titles to choose from. I mean, Squid Game. They have Wednesday, Season 1 from Netflix. They have, so many others. I can't even think of them right now. So
that 90s show.
That 90s show. Yeah, that was a good one. So head on over to moviesarusa.biz today. Use our checkout code 3-way and save yourself 50% on your order. I'd say give it a look, Shelby. But again, this is kind of
I probably will. My main thing from what I've heard about it, there's a couple things, but the main thing I think is that Sweet Tooth comes off a lot more comedic than he really should be. He's supposed to be this like serial killer guy, and he doesn't really, from what I've heard and seen, come off like that. So also it's supposed to be a death race.
He kills,
and it's not a death race.
He kills a lot of people in the show.
Okay, but like still the comedic
and they set up the death race thing for season 2.
I heard about that. Yeah, I think if they were gonna, I think realistically it would have worked way better as a movie than a TV show. But they have like this thing now where like everything's got to become a TV show so they can get more money off it, and I guess pay the directors less. But
I think it needs to be a TV show just so they can get more of the story out. Because I mean, like, I know you didn't like it, but look at Last of Us. Last of Us would never have worked as a movie.
But also,
Last of Us is different though.
But also, let's think about. Sorry to cut in, but let's think about most video game adaptations in the movies have been shit.
Yeah,
because there hasn't been. There's been stuff missing. It's been miscast. The story's
but
been shit.
There's little story to Twisted Metal. There really is. Like it's basically just a death race, and when you win it, you get anything that you want. That's about it.
Did you ever watch the movie Death Race with Sylvester Stallone?
I did. I don't remember a lot about it, but I did watch it.
Or Death Race with Jason Statham?
I think, yeah.
Okay, so then you know that Death Race movies are not that great.
Okay, but this is different.
I watched the Asylum ripoff called Death Racers with ICP and Raven.
Oh yeah.
And just because you add more to a show or movie or whatever doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That's true.
All right. So let's head on into SummerSlam, which is being anchored. Oh, we're back to Michael Cole and Corey Graves.
And Michael Cole is on both Raw and SmackDown now.
Yeah.
It's Cole and Barrett on Raw and Cole and Graves and KPZ on SmackDown because Endeavor didn't want Kevin Patrick on Raw. Ha.
But still, KPZ.
You're going on about KPZ. KPZ the shit.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Yin, he's good.
Yeah, he's not very good.
I'd rather have Jimmy Smith back.
Jimmy Smith was good. I'll give you that. Better than Adnan Vert. KPZ's better than Adnan Vert. Give me that.
I'll give you that. But is he better than Mike Adamle?
Oh. Fuck, we're better. We're better than Mike Adamle.
Well, yeah, I suppose. I mean, yeah.
First match of the night: Logan Paul taking on Ricochet. I fucking loathe Ricochet's new music. Can't stand it.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Nice neck breaker on the apron there. It seemed like at the beginning here, Logan Paul was really phoning shit in. Because the running power slam he did seemed a little weak. I was like, he's not really putting any stank on that. And did Logan Paul really just do a fucking Naomi leg drop?
Is that what that was?
Yeah, that little split leg drop shit.
Oh,
he was trying to mock Hogan, which I did like. When he was
when the fuck did Hogan do the split leg drop?
But he did the big boot in the ear, and that was meant to mock Hogan. The split
leg. He added his own shit onto it.
He put his own stink on it. Not stank on it, but stink on it.
Wow.
Good back body drop by Paul. This is when Paul started to, get back into it. Because I swear, up until, after that leg drop, I swear, I was like, I feel like he's just phoning this in, But nice springboard clothesline by Paul. The Spanish fly sequence, even though they had a little slip up on the floor, I still thought it looked pretty cool. The buckshot lariat to the floor. Oh, that was incredible.
Adam Page needs to just give it up.
Yeah, he needs to change his finisher, but Logan Paul does it way better.
I forgot who did it, but one of them did a standing shooting star in the ring, and Michael Cole was like 450. I was like, that's the wrong move.
Yeah.
Awesome DDT into the moonsault by Paul. Alley-oop powerbomb by Paul. Beautiful springboard frog splash by Logan Paul. Hated the fucking finish. I get it. Logan Paul's the heel. I get it. I understand. There are fucking numerous other fucking heel ways that he could have won this. Grabbing the tights, feet on the ropes, something.
Low blow.
Fucking low blow. So, ref gets distracted, low blow, but fucking brass knucks. Oh, come on, man. Like Michael Cole even said it on commentary. Great match, terrible ending. But with that being said, 3 3/4 star. I would have went higher, but the ending was terrible.
I give it 4 because of the poor ending, because I could have gone higher than that. I was entertained all the way to the end of it. When Paul rolled out of the 630, it was like, oh, great, here we go. And then here's the Nux. But, different things, the fucking... let me see. My notes are all fucking jangled here. Just a minute. Top rope 5K neck breaker to Logan Paul from Ricochet. That was good. Paul's crossbody moonsault combo. That was good. Logan Paul definitely picked it up in the latter half of the match, and the way he taunted Samantha Irvin too was fucking perfect. 4 stars. I mean, the ending was just bad.
What do you think, Shelby?
Beautiful. Match was a little long, a little flippy for my liking, but I love Logan Paul. He's so good at being a heel and making people fucking hate him. Love the finish. I like the brass knucks. I don't know if I'd say it's something different, but it feels like one of those things that people just don't really do properly anymore, and I thought it was done really well. Yeah, I gave it a 4 out of 5. This was clearly just to get Logan Paul a win, and based off their fucking Royal Rumble spot, and then the fucking Money in the Bank one that they kind of fucked up. But yeah, this was exactly what it should have been, I think.
And what'd you give it?
I gave it a 4 out of 5. Tied with my match of the night.
Wow. All right, coming up next here, it is one of 4 main events, and it's the second match of the night.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Trace. I forgot who it was on the way to the ring, but somebody had a Boo Earns sign. It was a Simpsons reference. I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh.
I was saying Boo Earns.
Oh yeah, still no Cody Vader. Yeah, that's good. If you're Corey, why did I write that? If you're Corey.
Do you mean Cody?
Oh, no. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. He was like, if you're Corey, if you're Cody Rhodes, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh, he's talking to Corey, so.
And then, this just became, how do I, oh my God. Imagine if you went and saw a comedian and you're like, wow, he was really funny. So the next time he comes through town again, you're like, I'm going to go see him again. He was really funny last time. And you went and saw him again, and it was the exact same fucking material. And you're just like, okay, that's fine, I guess. It was still pretty funny. So the next time he comes to town, you go see him again, and it's still the exact same material. Now you're going to be a little pissed. And I'm starting to feel that way with Brock Lesnar. I'm fucking over it. Oh, let me guess. German suplex. I'm over it. How did the... Oh, yeah. The referee restarted a count at one point when neither one of them entered the ring.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he did.
I remember Brock exiting the ring behind the ref's back and the ref continuing to count, but...
And I thought I was going to be the only one who noticed this, but apparently this has been a big thing online. But why weren't the stairs a DQ?
Well, yeah. I'll give you that.
The stairs are never a DQ, if you've noticed that.
Well, I might give you that one too, actually.
I don't know what it is. If you throw them into the stairs, it's not a DQ. But if you pick them up and hit somebody, it's a DQ.
Because if you throw them into the stairs got in the way. If you hit them with the stairs, then the stairs were intentionally used, right?
Oh, okay.
But didn't Cole claim ref's discretion or something? I thought I heard him say something like that.
Yeah, but still.
Well, Mac, you're being nitpicky on that, but
okay. Fucking more German suplexes and shit. I'm fucking over it. I will say I gave it a point for this being longer than usual Brock Lesnar matches. He actually did some working. Although we were one step away from seeing Brock Lesnar turn into Cock Lesnar. So, other than that, fucking 1 star.
Oh, that's too bad. I fucking really enjoyed this. Straight from the video package up to the end of it. The whole save yourself, Cody. It's not worth it. Damn it, Cody, just stay down. That continuing thing and building building Cody up, and then the finishing sequence was good. The fucking... Oh, man, I really enjoyed this. 4.5 stars. A 3-way tie for me for match of the night, actually.
What?
Yep.
Oh, my... I knew it. I knew this was going to happen the second I fucking saw this match.
Cody showed everything he needs to be the world champion here. He showed heart, determination, the will to win and not give up. Whoa. It was almost like a John Cena thing, but I think a little bit better because there's a little bit more respect for Cody, I think. Just him not letting Brock beat him it was so fucking well done. I did drop it down for the stairs, but I will counter that with saying the ref was probably just like, well, if he's not going to give up, I guess I got to give him something. You know what I mean? So, oh man, And normally, like, these, when they do the whole, like, jump into the ring in the last second kind of thing, it usually bugs me. But here, it made so much sense because Brock was just beating the shit out of Cody, and he would just not give up. I gave it a 4 or 5, and I was going to go 5 if it wasn't for the fucking stairs.
that was fine. Like, him, like, getting back, that was fine. But, like, it's the same goddamn Brock Lesnar shit. Like, fuck.
But this wasn't about Brock. This was about Cody.
I get, but still, like, can you pull some
and
other
that video package, man?
And the video package.
Can you pull some other fucking moves out of the repertoire?
I think
we get it. Suplex City. We got it, dude.
He can't very well do the shooting star press. What do you expect?
Yeah, I get that. Like, the main event was the main event for a reason. I do feel like you could have thrown this in there as the main event and gotten away with it because it was just so well done.
And then on top of all that, I almost had to see Brock Lesnar's cock, and I didn't want to. I felt violated.
And this, you know what? And I go back.
You guys willingly watched the best of Lars Sullivan.
Cody is the next Universal Undisputed whatever the fuck champion. He is going to beat Roman Reigns. I'm still upset that he didn't beat him at WrestleMania because I think this match worked.
I know in some cases the draft doesn't really give a shit, but in this case they're really keeping them apart. How the fuck?
Royal Rumble.
If he wins that fucking Rumble, I'm gonna.
He's gonna win the Rumble again. He is going to win it again, and it's gonna be fucking glorious. No. He's not taking Seth's belt.
It needs to be fucking Solo.
No,
I'm sorry. Cody cannot be. No, Cody.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Anyway, I gave it 1 star. Fuck this match. I'm over it.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck your mama. Next up is the Slim Jim Battle Royale. I'll admit, I didn't see Omos coming out.
No, and I thought he was gonna win when he did.
Same here.
Yeah. Especially how slow he was taking to get to the ring.
Rick Boogs was trying to pick up somebody. I forgot who it was, and I was like, "Here you go, buddy. Try and blow out your knee again." All right.
Wasn't it Omos?
I think it was Omos.
Maybe.
I think it was Omos. Yeah, because let me just check my notes here. Omos in, Cruz tossed by Omos, McDonough tossed by Omos, as is Boogs. So yes, it was Omos he tried to grab.
I put in the word ready ? Oh yeah. I can't remember who it was, but I heard somebody call a spot. They were just like ready, and I can't remember who it was though. That's how Ciampa went out. Oh yeah, that's how Ciampa. Oh, that's what I put. Really, that's what I did. Really, that's how Ciampa went out. He took out like 3 guys, and then he I forgot what like a fucking. He gets hit with like a pillow, and then he's out.
I thought didn't LA Knight done Ciampa?
Yeah, I know, but it's just the fact that it was like it was so uneventful.
Yeah, Bronson Reed. Tommaso, yeah, that's right. He dumped the Viking Raiders. He dumped Nakamura, and then Bronson Reed dumped Ciampa.
Yeah, and then like he dumps 3 people, and then like Reed just clotheslines them out. I'm like, really? Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Karrion Kross couldn't even fucking hit a boot properly on Escobar to get him out.
And on top of all
that, when the Battle Royal started, I'm watching it, and I'm just like, who the fuck is that one guy? And I was like, oh, that's Zion Quinn. Why the fuck is he in here? He's a free agent. Okay, fucking whatever. And I was like, is that Zion Quinn? Fucking, it was Karrion Kross all the time.
Yeah, the mighty have definitely fallen.
He was never a mighty, Shelby. Give it up.
He was a very mighty when he was in NXT, and then they ruined him on the main roster.
He looked like a penis with a mustache in NXT, and then
he looked fucking dope.
He got a gimp mask in fucking the main roster, and now he just needs to shave his fucking head.
Now he just needs to go away, please.
Nice gang up on Omos there. Why the fuck is Kross still in this at the final 5? I don't know why. Overall, fun Battle Royal, right winner, 3.5 stars, and I don't know why, but I could go for a Slim Jim.
3 stars. It was basically the let's get LA Knight a win on the big card. I mean, it was a fun Battle Royal, but it wasn't, 3 stars. It wasn't anything to like. Actually, anytime LA Knight eliminated somebody, I'm like, yeah, I have my notes. And then night dump Sheamus. Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean 3 stars. I couldn't go higher than that.
Yeah, considering all the talent that's in here too, fucking Austin Theory, AJ Styles, fucking Tommaso Ciampa, Shinsuke Nakamura. It's like none of these guys could have had like a Pete Dunne. Like none of these guys could have had a fucking rivalry. Nonetheless, the fucking winner, LA Knight, could have had an actual rivalry going into this show.
AJ and Cross had an actual rivalry going.
Oh, yeah, and they did kind of build up Chad Gable a little bit in this.
But it's just like they could have had so many different one-on-one matches out of this, and just they decided Battle Royal.
Speaking of Chad Gable, I love how Otis is back doing the yeah.
We'll get to that. I have a note on that.
Anyways, LA Knight won, and I'm satisfied. 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
All right. Next up here, one of the matches I was really excited for. Shayna Baszler taking on Ronda Rousey in an MMA rules match, which I was like, fucking A, this all right. I'm game for this. There, Shelby. Ronda isn't smiling. Happy?
Yes.
Like she was gonna cry.
And Ronda came out the fucking crickets. That was
yeah.
Although I think LA Knight kind of took all the air out for a moment.
Well, sure.
And, and if it's MMA rules, how come there's no rounds?
I know they were.
Good question.
Yeah, they were like, you can only win by pin, or you can only win submission or knockout. It's like, well, you can win by unanimous decision in MMA too, but
Yeah, there's no rounds, there's no time limit. But crowd was dead. And then it was halfway through this where I was like, you know what, this was a better idea on paper.
Yeah.
I was really excited for this. I was like, man, this is going to be dope, man. But then halfway through it, I was like, this was a better idea on paper. 1.5 star. Here all the fucks not given.
2 stars. It's a shame because this is something, I mean, they could have done the fight pit. They could have done the fucking, even brought back the Lion's Den if they wanted to. They didn't really. The pre-match promo was fucking wonderful. I will say that.
But at the same time, it was weird.
It was weird. I will say it was.
Because
it was weird. It was.
They were kind of.
They were trying to force a story that wasn't there.
I guess
because they hot-shotted the booking so quickly.
They did. Yeah, they did do that.
And so, I mean, yes, Shayna was the right winner. Yeah. Only 2 stars. It should have been a fight pit, and the way they did the MMA rules, it was basically a submission match.
It wasn't though.
But it was though.
But it was a striking.
Because there were no rounds. There were no and the gloves, but still, it just Will said, much better idea on paper. 2 stars.
Yeah, the right person
They were chanting,
won.
thank you, Shayna. They were chanting, thank you, Shayna on Raw when she said, I ran Ronda Rousey out of WWE.
Yeah, she ain't coming back either, I don't think.
Oh, no.
The right person won, but it was fucking flat. Maybe adding like a special ref, like an MMA legend like Randy Couture or Ken Shamrock, something.
Or Holly Holm.
Better. Yeah, Hoist Gracie, I don't fucking know. But I think it should have just been a straight up submission match. Because it felt like it was hindering them a little bit, trying to go with this MMA rules thing. But if they could have done actual wrestling rules throughout the whole, or wrestling moves throughout the whole thing, and had rope breaks and all that good stuff, I think it would have been a little bit better. I don't know. I gave it a 1 out of 5, and I think that's fucking generous.
Yeah, I think I was a little generous with my 1.5 there too.
Yeah.
I think I gave him the 1.5 mainly because the right person won.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I was really jazzed for it. I was like, okay, that's a little different,
And they know each other so well that you would think that they would have been able to put on something like this.
But then,
it's not like they're fucking rookies.
Halfway through it, I was just like, oh, this is the shits.
Yeah.
Coming up next, it is Gunther defending the Intercontinental Championship against Drew, and I predicted that this was going to be a classic SummerSlam squash. And once the bell rang, I was like, come on, fucking Claymore. Do it. And it didn't happen. Fuck.
No.
And, Kaiser says fucking ring general like it's fucking red on a goddamn license plate.
I am so sick of that fucking entrance. Jesus Christ.
I love it.
Like, imagine, like, going
suck.
down the highway and you see, like, a fucking license plate.
Nobody talks like that. Not one single fucking person talks like that.
Like, you see a license plate and it's just like, ring Adderall. Oh, fucking ring general. Like, you got to figure it out without the vowels and shit. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Back suplex on the stairs. That was pretty dope. Good clothesline out of the German by Drew. Good match, and again, lame finish. Like, what is up with the fucking lame finishes here? You know, like, just Gunther I think he hit like a shoulder block, a splash, and a power bomb, and I was just like, really? Like, that's it? Other than that, it was good. I thought the match was good. 3 3/4 stars. I think the wrong guy won, but.
Well, you're nuts to think the wrong guy won because Gunther's breaking that record. And I think Chad Gable is going to be the one to beat Gunther after he breaks the record. Oh, Chad Gable's going to win the first match by like DQ. Gunther breaks the record. Then you'll have Otis, Maxine, and fucking Kaiser and Vinci banned from ringside. And that's when Gable does it. But anyway, no, this is within my 3-way tie for match of the night. 4.5 stars. I fucking Drew. The one thing with McIntyre, I mean, like I said, this guy is Sheamus, and he doesn't do much for me, but he was a good solid matchup for fucking Gunther. I mean, there's a couple spots I could have done without, I guess, and that's probably why it hindered me from giving it 5. But I fucking love Gunther, man. I fucking love Imperium. I love the entrance. That burgundy fucking gear they had was fucking dope. I was like, that's fucking nice. Yeah, 4.5. I fucking enjoyed it. Drew can go away now, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, he didn't really need to come back. I would have been satisfied if he didn't. He still looked. I mean, the way he left and the way they kept the camera on him, he just looked pissed off. And I guess he like left the arena immediately afterward. Obviously, there's still an issue there. By the sounds of it, there's still an issue.
They posted a video on their fucking channel, and it was.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it was like Dosher or somebody was like walking up to him trying to get him to talk, and he just stared them down. The way that like the news article read, I thought he like legitimately just walked out, but then I watched the video and I'm like, oh.
Oh, okay, so it's an angle then. All right, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah. I wrote down 2 things for this match. Neither of you said it, but fucking Drew fucking powerbombed Gunther, and the scream that Gunther let out was fucking hilarious. I had to back it up. It's just like, ah! Fucking incredible. And the only other thing I wrote down, I don't know exactly what Cole said. It was either pterodactyl or dactyl, and all I could think of is, please don't say the dactyl, Cole. Please don't say the dactyl.
The dactyl!
It's the dactyl! It's the dactyl, Booker! It's the dactyl! This match was okay. It felt like a paint-by-numbers Gunther match, which is fine, but I think there's better opponents, and I don't think Drew was a good opponent for him, but it was passable. 3 out of 5.
Coming up next, it is Seth Rollins defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Finn Balor for the 14th time.
Seth with that gear from SummerSlam 2016 was good.
When did Seth just wake up one day and just be like, you know what? I'm just going to be the Liberace of wrestling now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On fucking coke.
This match went on, and I just found myself not writing any notes. So you probably know what's coming here. This was a Raw match. Except for maybe the suplex and Pele combo I thought was pretty good, and the false finish, and then another good false finish. There was like 2 good false finishes there. Other than that, I wasn't really too fucking entertained with this match. The only thing that really got me was, Finn Balor doing the coup de grace, and I was like, oh shit, they're actually going to give it to him, and Priest is going to cash in. And then he kicked out of the fucking coup de grace, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was another great false finish I wrote there. So I did have it at 2.5, but because they did do a couple things at the end there, that I was like, all right, this, adds a little seasoning to it. 2 3/4 star.
I gave this 4. I was way more entertained by this than what I thought it'd be. I loved how Balor did the buckle bomb to the barricade to Seth on the outside, the same spot. Like, well, really, like where the barricade was, like where it would have been back in 2016, like the callback to that.
Yeah.
The stuff they were doing with the Judgment Day, I agree. I did think it was going to lead to, okay, Finn gets the pin and then Priest cashes in. And this is how they split up the Judgment Day. I understand why they didn't do that come what happened on Monday with McDonough and shit, because now I know what they're going for. But no, like, I mean, and even the dissension with Balor and Priest and like the briefcase use and all that shit, like I thought it was well done. 4 stars.
This was fine. Kind of numb watching it. I feel like I've seen this match like a billion times. And
Because
didn't feel all that
exactly. You have. This is the 4th time they wrestled this year.
And like the last one was literally the last pay-per-view we watched, other than NXT, but the last main roster pay-per-view we've watched. They always have great matches, but I don't want to see them compete again for a very long time because I've just seen too much of it. But I was fair. I gave it a 3 or 5.
Coming up. Oh yeah. Next up was the Mike's Harder Lemonade ad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That shit cracked me up. Maxine's just like, am I a Mike now? Oh yeah. Fucking great ad. I just don't. I buy Otis drinking a Mike's Harder Lemonade. I buy Maxine drinking one. I'll never fucking buy Chad Gable.
No, that's what I was thinking to him. Like, there's no way. I do not buy that man drinking Mike's Harder Lemonade. Exactly. Otis, hell yeah, I do. Otis, I think parties.
Maybe Maxine would be sipping on one, but like Chad Gable would be sipping on a glass.
Maxine would drink 4 of those and be toast. Gable with his fine wine or a scotch or something.
I was picturing like a glass of milk.
Oh, that too. He's not Kurt Angle though. Come on.
I know, but shit, they might as well at this point. Fuck.
Shoosh.
Shoosh, please. Coming up next is a triple threat match for the women's.
Hell yeah.
Whatever they're calling it, I don't know.
SmackDown Women's Championship.
No, the WWE Women's Championship.
Thank you.
SmackDown Women's Championship.
Shut up, Shelby.
Nice back suplex on Asuka by Charlotte. Charlotte and Asuka just stand there and watch Bianca jump over the top rope on them. That was nice.
So many fucking times. Oh my god.
You're really gonna hate what I have to say.
Good German by Asuka. Nice boots and natural selection by Charlotte. Nice double reversal to moonsault. Why did I write that? Apparently, it was a nice double reversal to a moonsault. Oh! All right, okay. That's where Bianca does her little springboard. Okay, I know what that. Charlotte got absolutely nothing on that moonsault to the floor. Great. I love Charlotte's new thing of like when she takes like a hell of a German suplex, she does like a complete backflip onto her face.
Mm-hmm.
Although she almost paid for it at fucking WrestleMania. I did like the 450 while Charlotte was in the figure 8. I thought
that was fucking dope.
Yeah. And then you know what? I'm gonna put these 2 segments together here. So Bianca winning, which I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? We gotta sit through another fucking Bianca Belair reign? Then you hear Io's music. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. You know, Io cashes in, wins the title. Dakota Kai shows up. Dakota Kai got a tattoo. I can't stand the tattoo. Dakota Kai was fine without a tattoo. I give both the cash in and this match itself, I give it all 4.5 stars.
Yeah, this is my 3rd in the tie for match of the night. I really liked the triple threat. Bianca winning, I was like, oh. And then when Io came out, I was like, yes, fucking yes. Bianca's 450 was fucking great in the corner, like to the figure 8. That spot was fucking great. I will say though, I didn't see the finish sequence coming. Like Charlotte's got the fucking figure 8, she gets the mist, and then the fucking Bianca rolls up Asuka. I didn't see that coming. I didn't like.
Me neither.
But no, the post match cash in, like, and everything leading, like anything I had read said that there was going to be a cash in at SummerSlam, but it wasn't going to be the women's championship because the women's Money in the Bank holder before Io won it, it was she's going to lose. That's going to be like an unsuccessful cash in. So when she came out, I was like, and then she won. I was like, oh. And then there was Dakota Kai. I love me some Dakota Kai, so I mean, that was nice. So yeah, 4.5. Tied for match tonight with Cody and Brock and fucking Gunther and McIntyre.
What do you think, Shelby?
I will say that after I watched this match, this was the one I was looking forward to talking about the most. Because I don't think normally I can explain as well how I don't like triple threat matches. And I don't like triple threat matches, and this felt like a bad triple threat match. There were multiple moments in this match where two people, whether it was fucking, and Asuka and Bianca is the one that fucking comes to my mind because it happened a couple times with them, were locked up in a hold, literally looking at Charlotte, waiting for her to get in position or to come in and break it up. It was just so obvious. There were so many times. And then Bianca, instead of just trying to interrupt a pin, it wasn't a pin. It was a submission spot. She jumps over them to fucking spring off the ropes and fucking hit some stupid splash thing to break up the pin rather than just like go in and try and take them out so that she doesn't quit. Then there was the 450 spot where with an injured leg, she jumps up on, she didn't jump. She slowly climbed up onto the top rope instead of jumping in the ring to break it up. It was fucking terrible. It was awful. I fucking hated every second of it, and I walked away after the match, and I totally missed the fucking cash in. Fucking, I had it at a 1. I'm dropping it to a fucking 0. This is brutal.
You missed Dakota Kai and her fine ass.
I don't fucking care.
Damn.
I stopped caring as soon as I could see them fucking looking at each other. It happened so many times in this match, it was a joke. This is like, when people say wrestling is fake, this is exactly what the fuck they're talking about. It was brutal. Fucking hated it.
Damn it, Shelby.
I didn't notice. I didn't notice as much as you did. I just noticed that one time where, like, Charlotte and Asuka were on the floor, and like Bianca was like setting up to dive over, and they're just like looking at her, and they gave her like fucking Bianca or Charlotte and Asuka were having fucking coffee on the floor while Bianca was about to jump over.
And that's not even the one I was thinking of. There was one where Bianca and Asuka were like up against the ropes on the opposite side of the ring, looking at Charlotte Flair to do her move. Mm-hmm. And then there was another one where Asuka and Bianca were tied up in the corner. They just kind of like back fell into the corner, and they were literally looking at Charlotte to do her move again. It was so obvious throughout the whole fucking match. Fucking brutal.
All right, and coming up next here is the main event, the Tribal Combat. Roman Reigns defending the Universal Championship and head of the table against main event Jey Uso. And why do all these video packages for this match and everything? Why do they keep acting like now that Sami Zayn was never a thing?
It's not important to the story.
I know, but still, it kind of is.
They had him in it, like, in a couple of shots. Whether he was being a part of it or getting beaten up, he was in the video. They just didn't really... Yeah. Oh, yeah, and then Sami Zayn was part of the group. You know what I mean?
But almost didn't make that dive there, Jay.
The one where he...
Well, and apparently that dive when allegedly has Roman somewhat injured... Apparently people are like, he was yelling, Joe, like trying to get his attention, like as he was going to dive. Yeah.
He still hit it though, but he almost didn't.
Yeah.
Jay was setting up a table and talking smack to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman yelled, like, apparently Jay was like, come on, you want to help me? And Paul looked at him and said, I ain't Devon. And apparently at one part, like, I think it was Roman beating Jay with like a kendo stick or something, and just, they pulled a Kojima here, and Paul Heyman was just yelling, tribal combat, tribal combat, tribal. I'm like, fuck, what is this new? Is this like a new thing? Where we just yell the fucking match type at people? Jay with a nice plancha on the reins, landing on his feet there. Roman Reigns, nice powerbomb onto the fucking chairs there. And, fuck. You know, after the show, Paul Heyman, you know, I'm going to take this quote from fucking Brian Zane, and that is after the fucking SummerSlam, Paul Heyman said, oh, well, with this bloodline storyline, we've only reached the bottom of the third inning. Like, what? Listen, it's a good story. We've had Sami Zayn in there. That's been a good twist. We've had Jay turning. Now we have Jimmy turn. Listen, I know everybody has this fucking wet dream of fucking Cody being the guy to beat Reigns. I get it. But like, if it wasn't Jey Uso here, we've gone back. We've circled all the way back to where this fucking whole story began. Okay, and yes, we've mentioned Solo Sikoa. We've mentioned fucking Cody Rhodes being the one. But like, logistically, we've circled all the way back to square one. If it's not Jey Uso, then who?
Solo Sikoa. I'm telling you, man.
All right, that's show tonight. I'm fucking
especially
done,
because during this match too, like Roman and Solo go to the spike spear combo. Jay gets out of the way, spears Solo. They go outside the ring. Solo gets out and gets in Roman's face, like doing the Umaga, like shouting, like pointing at his fucking like his midsection and shit. I'm like, oh, and then at the end of the match, Roman didn't bother waiting for Solo. Roman and Paul took off. And I'm like, oh, boy. I'm sorry.
Anyway, with that being said,
Cody, it should have happened at WrestleMania. It's too late now.
I just legitimately believe that we circled all the way back to square one where this whole bloodline thing started with Jey Uso. I just logistically and logically think it should have been Jay here. You know, but with that being said, Jimmy turning on Jay, I'm just like, fuck, why?
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's only so much they can do as a tag team. I guess if they want to go singles, this is what they have to do, I guess. But with all that being said, overall, I enjoyed it. They didn't go too crazy with the fucking weapons. Couple tables here, kendo sticks, some chairs. It was kind of fun. 4 3/4 star.
I've actually downgraded this. I had this at 4.5. I've downgraded it to 4 because of the fact it was too fucking long. Jay's turn makes no fucking sense. And like, I mean, I am interested to see how they spin it, but at the same time, I'm sure it'll be fucking stupid. Otherwise, like, I mean, it wasn't a bad match, and at one point, Jay had me believing he was gonna fucking win. But I will say, though, I don't think at this point it should be Cody. And I think they've worked themselves into a position where they either have to use this as a way to launch somebody like Solo, or fucking Roman's just got to be like a Bruno-style champ and hold it for another couple years, because they haven't built up anybody else that could reasonably be the one to beat Roman at this point. There's been no one.
What do you think, Shelby?
Despite the no DQ rules, which turned this match into a little bit of a mess, the finish was great. Roman going over was great. It was the right call. Totally disagree. After Cody's performance on this show, he is definitely going to be the one to take the belt from Roman. That was part of this Brock feud, was to show how he can come back from stuff like that.
Well, but they can't. I don't think Cody's going to stay hot until WrestleMania, dude. I really don't.
If they keep doing shit like this, he will. He stay
hot. But
against
two. Are you going to put him in a 3-on-1 match versus the Judgment Day? Like, because I'm sorry, that's been done. They did that with Bryan and Punk back in fucking 2013 when it was Punk versus the Shield and Bryan versus the Wyatt family. Like, I mean, they can rehash this shit all they want.
He and fucking Damian Priest could have a great fucking rivalry coming up.
I don't disagree. I would rather.
And that's how you keep him hot. That's how you keep them hot. Solo should get a match, but he shouldn't win the belt.
Hold on. What if Cody were to beat Seth, and then Priest cashes in?
No, that's
how fucking, you build.
No, that's the fucking.
Okay, whatever then.
That's the fucking. What do you call it? The consolation belt. It's the consolation belt.
Whatever. Fine.
That's not the belt that Cody needs right now, ever. I do still think. I'm pretty sure. I do still think that Cody should have won at WrestleMania, and the fact that they thought that this was.
That's why I say that this isn't. That's why I say that he's gonna cool off by WrestleMania 40, dude.
I don't think so.
I don't think I would see, and if you really have to go with Cody again, I would have Gunther win the Rumble, and Cody win the Elimination Chamber.
It doesn't mean as much if he doesn't beat Roman. Gunther could beat Cody later on.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Gunther wins the Rumble, challenges whoever the World Heavyweight Champion is. Cody wins the Elimination Chamber to then challenge Roman again. And he does it like Edge did. He does it like Edge did. And he takes out some sort of random joke, like just fucking takes him out. Says, I'm taking this spot. This is my spot. I'm getting back to Roman Reigns.
They seem to be able to book Cody. They seem to be able to book Cody properly from what I've seen so far. And if they continue on this path, it is going to be very believable. I think he was probably one of the most over baby faces in this entire show. Probably the most over.
No, I will agree with that. Next LA Knight, yes, he was the most over.
I don't know. I think he might be a little bit more over than LA Knight.
Jey Uso coming in third.
Yeah.
I say Jey Uso, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, and you know what? He got a big pop.
Gable.
That's who I was gonna say. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so that was SummerSlam. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what do we give SummerSlam 2023?
8.
I give it a 7.
6. There was a couple matches on there that I was just like, I could have lived without these. The Raw match, unfortunately, Shayna and Ronda didn't live up to their expectation, and fucking Cock Lesnar and fucking Cody Rhodes. And did anybody ever fucking find out why his goddamn shorts ripped?
Nope.
I didn't even notice.
Really?
No. That's why I was like, I don't know what you're talking about the whole time.
I only saw memes. I didn't actually see them rip.
Like, in the match, like, at one point in the match, like, Brock's shorts were, like, just ripped. And you're like, okay, whatever. Then by the end, like, fucking, you almost see his cock and balls. Because they're so ripped and shredded.
His cock and balls are?
Almost. No, the shorts he's wearing. Oh. That's why I was like, I don't want to see Cock Lesnar here.
His cock and balls are ripped. That's how much of a beast he is. Not only are his muscles ripped, but so are his cock and balls.
God. He just can flex his cock.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go 7. I'll change it to a 7. I think that's fair. 7. So there were two good, really, in my opinion, two really good matches on there. The women's title match, despite I'll say, I thought was really good, and the main event, plus Ricochet and Logan Paul, was good. All right, so that was SummerSlam. Now we like to move on to a couple segments here, a little side segment here. First, we like to start off with the fact of the week, which Nick usually provides with us, which is usually a little factoid, a little story, something that you may or may not know about. So, Nick, what's your fact of the week?
So the current incarnation of the WWE Women's Championship, the longest reign and the shortest reign belongs to Bianca Belair.
Wow.
Yep.
Wait a minute, the shortest reign? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Took me a second.
Cash in, yeah.
Yeah. And now we like to move on to Shelby has his own little segment here now, which is Today in History.
Yes, and I got it right this week.
Yes.
Okay, so today, well, I guess as you're listening to this, it's Friday, August 11th, which in 1997 on Raw, Shawn Michaels returned to ring rack and ring. Hold on a second.
Sound Shawn Michaels, come on.
Ring. Shawn Michaels returned to in-ring Oh my God, I did it again.
In-ring wrestling.
Come on. You can do it. Sound it out.
In-ring wrestling. In-ring action against Mankind, and revealed his new insurance policy to be the returning ravishing Rick Rude. Also on the show, the Nation of Domination revealed Rocky Maivia as its newest member. In 2003 on Raw, co-general manager Eric Bischoff is forced to face the recently unmasked Kane one-on-one. And Goldberg took on the Nature Boy Ric Flair in the main event.
Woo.
And more recently, in 2019, Bray Wyatt's new alter ego, The Fiend, made his in-ring debut at SummerSlam against Finn Balor, and Seth Rollins regained the Universal Championship from Brock Lesnar. I was reading that and I was like, what the fuck? Because I thought it was he faced Finn Balor and Seth Rollins, and I was like, what? Also, just to throw in there randomly, it's Hulk Hogan's birthday tomorrow. Or today, I guess.
Oh, we're going to cut your cake, brother. All right. It's my birthday, brother. All right, so that was our little segments there. Now we're going to move on to a game we like to play here recently called The Feud. Can't call it Family Feud. For mental media will sue. So one of these questions I came up with is going to be extremely hard, so we'll save that for last. So if you've ever seen the game show Family Feud, we do it just like Family Feud. I have top answers, all that good stuff, but I don't really have answers, so I think of what would be the top answers there. So it's basically what I think. So basically, y'all were tied, and it came from eBay. So Nick started the last 2 times, so we're going to let Shelby start this week. All right. So, Shelby, the first question is, top 6 answers on the board. When you hear WWF Attitude, what name comes to mind first?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Number 1 answer.
The Rock.
Number 2.
Mankind.
I'll accept it. Mick Foley, number 6.
Undertaker.
Number 4. You're missing number 3 and number 5. When you hear WWF Attitude, what name comes to mind first?
Triple H.
Can you be more specific?
Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Paul Levesque.
Judges? We're going to have to give you a strike on that one.
What the fuck? Oh. D-Generation X. Okay.
DX, number 3. Now you're just missing the number 5 answer, and you will clear the board.
Ooh. And I have 2 strikes left?
2 strikes left.
2 strikes left. Kane.
Strike 2. When you hear WWF Attitude, what name comes to mind first?
See, I was going to say Shawn Michaels, but he would be part of DX, so I'm going to guess that that's a no on Shawn Michaels. Oh, Vince McMahon.
Yes. You have swept the board.
Ooh, that was an easy one, though.
At number 5. So you still have control. So we're going to move on to our second question here, which is top 8 answers on the board. When you hear ECW, who comes to mind first?
Now, do I get the option to pass?
Do you want to pass?
Yes.
All right, we'll pass it over to Nick. Nick, when you hear ECW, who comes to mind first? Top 8 answers on the board.
Rob Van Dam.
Number 1 answer.
Sabu.
Number 2.
The Dudleys.
Number 4.
Paul Heyman.
Number 5.
Tommy Dreamer.
Number 3.
Sandman.
Damn, that was a good one. I should have put that one on there.
Raven.
Oh, shit. Strike 2.
Fuck. Oh, no. Taz?
Number 6.
New Jack.
All right, so Shelby, we're coming back over to you. I'll read the question again. When you hear ECW, who comes to mind first? You're only missing 2 answers. Number 7, number 8.
Oh, man. Trying to think. I have all the ones that fucking Nick said that were actually right in front of me. Damn, he said a lot of fuck. Cactus Jack.
All right, you say Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack is on the board. You have won 2 in a row. Show me Cactus Jack.
Damn it.
All right. Show me
Terry
number 8.
Funk's got to be on there.
Number 8, Terry Funk.
Fuck.
And number 7, Shane Douglas.
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
Yeah. All right, so it's 1-1 again. This is the hard one. I think if you know me that well, you might get them. Okay. So, control
back to me, or
it goes to Nick.
It goes to Nick. Okay.
So Nick, I'll read the question, and then you can just we'll add that rule. Okay, Nick, I'll read the question. You can decide whether you want to play or pass. Okay.
Okay.
Name a gimmick/wrestler I think had huge potential that WWE wasted.
Gold Dust.
Okay, you're gonna play. Strike 1.
Velveteen Dream.
Number 5 answer.
Even though you hate this man, Eugene.
You know, I thought about putting him on here, but I didn't.
Damn
Strike
it.
2.
Sean O'Hare.
That's a good one, but strike 3.
Damn.
All right, Shelby, we're coming over to you. All right. Name a gimmick/wrestler I think had huge potential that WWE wasted. There's still 6 answers on the board that you could get.
Rico.
All right. If Rico's on the board, you've successfully stolen and won the game this week. Or if it's not up there, Nick has won the game this week. Show me Rico. Oh, Nick wins again.
Yes.
Show me number 7. Number 7, Reverend Devon.
Okay.
Number 6, come on, y'all didn't get this one. JTG.
Kerwin White.
Oh, JTG.
Number 4, Damian Demento.
Yeah.
Number 3, Max Moon. Number 2, Pirate Paul Burchill. And number 1, Adam Rose.
Oh, yeah. I'm kind of surprised with Rico, actually, because I thought you were a big fan of his.
I am a big fan of Rico, yeah. All right, so that was the feud, and that's 3 in a row for Nick. Nick's won all games of the feud.
That's right. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. But next week we might have something different involved. If we do something next week, because I don't even know what we got planned next week yet. But
nothing yet.
Yeah, nothing yet. But all right. But now we're gonna move on to our vintage pick of the week, which is usually a show, a match, a fucking promo, something wrestling related. We think you guys should seek out and watch. So Shelby, what's your vintage pick of the week?
From Raw, I believe it was August 4th, 2003. Shane McMahon returns to confront Kane.
Oh, is that where he gets his testicles?
No, it's where he beats the shit out of Kane. The testicles thing was later. That was a good one, too. Yeah.
Nick?
My vintage pick of the week. It's a match between... It's not the match, though. It's Stone Cold and The Undertaker versus the New Age Outlaws, but a beach ball lands in the ring and fucking Austin just punts it. Yeah. So Austin punting the beach ball.
Mine actually came from last week, and that is Dark Side of the Ring, Bash of the Beach episode. Oh, man.
The Marty Jannetty episode's good, too.
I know, I haven't got to watch it yet. But the Bash of the Beach episode was really good. I really liked
Bash of the Beach episode is basically Russo hates Bischoff, Bischoff hates Russo, Meltzer hates both of them. Both of them hate Meltzer. Like, it's just the 3 of them shitting all over each other. And Jeff Jarrett.
And Jeff Jarrett's just like, I didn't want to do any of this shit.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it was, but it was still good. It was nice. It was like Saturday. Like every time when I go to work Saturday, when I get off, I put on like true crime or something, just something to listen to in the car on my drive home. But like that, I put on that and listen to it. It was really good, interesting to listen to on the way home. It was really nice, But yeah. There's the bell, so we know what that means. That signifies the end of the three-way dance wrestling podcast this week. At this moment, we don't know what we're doing next week. Maybe a movie review, maybe classic pay-per-view. Who knows? But when you find out, we'll find out. Or when we find out, you'll find. You know what the fuck I'm saying.
Sure.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for us this week. So for Nick and Shelby, I'm the ArtistVersion1. Remember, be breezy.